What is animal cruelty? Cruelty to animals, also called animal abuse, animal neglect, or animal cruelty, is the infliction by omission or by commission by humans of suffering or harm upon non-human animals.
Animal cruelty has become a serious problem in Tijuana. The most frequent way in which this happens is by abandonment. For example, Kim said that he saw a lot of dead dogs on the street. In Tijuana, there are approximately 150 to 200 stray dogs per neighborhood. This means that there is an alarming amount of 300,000 stray dogs in the streets of Tijuana. Many people don't know this, and this is part of the problem. As Fernando said, he hadn't known there was 300,000 stray dogs in the streets of Tijuana.
There are a lot of different cases of animal cruelty in Tijuana, not only abandonment. There are minimum 15 calls per week. Some of them are about pets that are left alone in their houses, under poor conditions. Juan Esteban Dominguez, the man in charge of animal control, says that a common case is that owners leave their dog 5 days a week alone because they live in the US.
Compared to previous years, the numbers increased exponentially. Animal control receives around 80 monthly calls of animal cruelty. A statistic says that 4 of every 10 dogs are claimed by its owners, and the rest of them are tested for adoption. Recently, this type of denouncements increased 80% in Baja California, and most of them came from Tijuana and Mexicali. Animal control doesn't patrol anymore and only attends a specific cause of animal cruelty. After that, dogs that are rescued receives the correspondent treatment.
How is sterilization, abandonment, legislation, etc. related to animal cruelty in Tijuana? There are several ways in which sterilization, abandonment, legislation, and other factors are related to animal cruelty in Tijuana. Sterilization. One of the main reasons for animal cruelty in Tijuana is overpopulation. Stray animals are often left to fend for themselves, and they can quickly become an inconvenience or even a danger to humans. Sterilization programs can help reduce the number of stray animals and prevent the birth of more unwanted animals. However, without a proper implementation and education, it can be difficult to achieve widespread success. Abandonment. Many animals in Tijuana are abandoned by their owners, either because they cannot afford to take care of them or because they no longer want them. Abandoned animals are often left to die on the streets or suffer from neglect and abuse. Legislation and public education can help raise awareness about the importance of responsible pet ownerships and the consequences of abandoning animals.
Strong animal cruelty laws and enforcement are necessary to hold those who commit acts of cruelty accountable for their actions. In Tijuana, animal cruelty is often not taken seriously or is not punished at all, because our legal system is not that bullish in that. Activists said that effective legislations could help to protect animals and stop people from committing acts of cruelty. Other factors. La Casa de las Mascotas said that other factors that contribute to animal cruelty in Tijuana is poverty, lack of education, and cultural attitudes toward animals. Without addressing these underlying issues, it can be difficult to create lasting change for animals in the region. And, well, obviously it's a very serious problem because, after all, dogs are almost like humans.
In summary, sterilization, abandonment, legislation, and other factors are all interconnected and can contribute to animal cruelty in Tijuana. Addressing these issues through a comprehensive approach that includes education, legislation, and enforcement can help improve the welfare of animals in the region.
What is sterilization? It's a procedure where between a surgery, your pet's reproductive organs is removed, making it impossible for your pet to reproduce.
In Baja California, there's a legislation that prohibits animal abandonment. The Animal Protection and Welfare Law of Baja California governs this issue. The law makes it illegal to abandon any animal in public spaces, on private property without the owner's permission, or in any other location where the animal may suffer harm or death. Animals must also be provided with the adequate food, water, shelter, and medical care according to the law. If you see animal abandonment or mistreatment in Tijuana, report it to the proper authorities, such as the police or an animal control agency. It is critical to take action to protect animals and hold those who mistreat this law accountable for.
Basically, animal abandonment is related to animal cruelty because abandonment is a direct form of animal cruelty. When someone abandons an animal, they are leaving it without proper care, shelter, and resources to survive. This can result in the animal suffering from starvation, dehydration, exposure to harsh weather, and illness. The pure act of abandoning an animal is cruel, and therefore animal cruelty, because it puts the animal's health and safety at risk, causing the animal to experience fear, anxiety, and stress. Actually, animal abandonment can be a precursor to other types of animal cruelty. For example, an abandoned animal may be taken by someone who will eventually abuse them.